There we go. All right, hey guys, this is Justin with Team White Noise here, and this is my deck profile that earned me my invite last night at the Tulsa OTS tournament. And I kid you not, it was with Skull Servants. So without further ado, let's begin. Your main boss monster in the deck, King. King is, you're never going to have a King under about 5 or 6k attack, and he's just easily able to go over most things. I was able to jump over Crystal Wing last night without any real worries, because King's just a level 1 and he's busted. Your biggest play enabler and the biggest thing to get resources to grave in monster wise is your Prince. Prince allows you to go ahead and send your when Prince is sent to grave, it allows you to send your Skull Servant and a Lady in White. Also, his graveyard effect, he can banish him and 2 other Skull Servant cards, and you can special summon King from grave. So that's stupidly busted. You run triple Lady in White. Lady is your protection. All level 3 or lower zombie monsters you have are unaffected by spell or traps cards and are unable to be destroyed by battle besides herself. So, and she's also a 22 booty on field, so she's really good, and one of your main playmakers. Pretty much you Mizuki into her to protect your King, and you pretty much just go ham from there. One of my favorite cards in the entire deck, just released in Raging Tempest, is Princess. Pretty much with Princess, when she's summoned, you send your Prince to grave from your deck, and then you also get to do your shenanigans with Prince. Also, she will go ahead and allow you to tribute herself, and then your opponent's monsters and all your monsters on field will lose 300 attack times their own level or rank until the end of the turn. She's a really good playmaker, and she really helps get over a lot of big monsters. And then the guy that started it all, you run your triple Skull Servants because of Prince. And I did a really great play last night where I had a level 5 Unizombie on field, my Princess, and I Mizuki'd into Skull Servant. My opponent had no fucking clue what was going on, and then I dropped Trish on him out of nowhere, and he just stands there dumbfounded for a few minutes, which was one of the greatest things ever. And then to finish off the Skull Servants, I ran double Whitemare because, you know, ever since Whitemare jumped to be between 10 and 20 bucks, I really just decided I only wanted 2. And he's really good when you ditch him from hand to grave. You can go ahead and get your banished King and special summon him. So that's it for the Skull Servant engine itself. For the rest of the zombies, you run triple Mizuki, which is a massive playmaker, helps you special summon your stuff from grave. You run your triple Unizombie, which is your level 5 tuner in the deck. He's really good. You're sending stuff from hand to go ahead and get your effects off with your Shadal engine and whatnot. And then you've got double Solitaire. Solitaire is pretty much your surefire way to get into Unizombie. You contribute Solitaire, special summon Unizombie, and then just go on your engine from there. That's it for the zombie support. Shadal engine's really simple. Triple Beast, and Beast is just like he says, is a beast. When he's sent to grave, you get to draw a card, and then if he's flip face up, draw 2, discard 1. He's really good to send off of Unizombie. He's really good to send off a Foolish Burial or Shadal Fusion. Double Squamata. Squamata is my instant fusion target for Norden, and then also I usually fuse with Squamata, so I get the send effect to send Beast or just any card that I deem necessary in the Shadal engine at the time to grave, so I can get their effects off. Double Hedgehog, just so you can flip when it's flip face up, you can go ahead and add your Shadal Fusion from your deck, which is really good, and he's also good for your rank 3 plays too. And then 1 Dragon for back row destruction, and then 1 Falco to special summon himself because, you know, he's a level 3 tuner or level 2 tuner, and he's just really good for your synchro plays. Last 2 monsters, double Snow. I can't tell you how many times Snow saved me last night. Snow's honestly my favorite monster in the deck, bar none. Okay, that's all the monsters. That's a crap ton of monsters for this deck, but you're running 60 cards, so it's totally fine. MVP of the deck is Grass. Pretty much if you draw into Grass, you drop Grass, that's an auto win. Grass, pretty much everybody knows what it does, but you mill cards off the top of your deck till you have the same amount of cards in your deck as your opponent does. My opponents and everybody else that was in the tournament, as soon as I asked for deck check, I was mostly always on table 1 yesterday. When I asked for deck check, people just looked over and knew exactly what was about to happen. Pretty much auto win. I milled 24 last night, which was stupid because the Zodiac player went ham and thought he had everything he needed, and then I dropped Grass, and it's, like I said, just an auto win. Your triple left arm offering. Left arm offering, if you open left arm offering, you can just go ahead and banish your hand and get to your grass even quicker. There is a pretty cool moment where I opened with grass and left arm offering. I used grass, milled everything I needed. My opponent had a field there, and I dropped left arm offering and grabbed Geki, wiped field, went game. It was great. You run triple allure because you run enough dark monsters in here that you still want the draw power. If it gets milled off of your grass, it's not really a bad thing either. Triple Shaddoll Fusion, because Shaddoll Fusion's busted. You go into your Shikanaga, you go into your window plays, it's just fantastic. Triple Instant Fusion from Norden and Sea Monster plays. Only 2 Twin Twisters, because you really don't need 3 in this deck, because your opponent's not going to usually have enough time to really respond with anything else. 1 Soul Charge for first turn plays. Your 1 Geki. 1 Foolish Burial to go ahead and send any Shaddoll card really to grave that you need to. Your Book of Life, which came in handy a few times during the tournament. Burial, because you're always going to have Banished, and it's just funny if you have 3 Mizukis banished, you drop Burial, and then you just get to replay your plays that turn. 1 for 1 to go ahead and get into your King quicker, and then my personal tech, Metal Foes Fusion. When it's milled, you go ahead and get your draw, which is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and go into the extra deck real quick. Extra deck, you really run 1 Norden, 1 Sea Monster, because a busted tuner. Your double Shikanaga, double Winda. Winda wins games, because when she's on field, you can only either player can only special summon once per the turn. I run the Utopia package at 2. Honor Arc, it was a toss-up between Honor Arc or Dweller. I chose Honor Arc, that way I could go ahead and absorb the special summon monsters. And then Leviair. I never really went into Leviair, but Leviair is really great to recycle your banished as well. 1 Black Rose, 1 Omega. Omega is amazing. 1 Shogun Saga, which was one of my all-time favorites for OTK. Void Ogre Dragon, and then drop Trish on people. Well, guys, that's the deck profile. Please go ahead and like this video, share it with your friends, and hit the like button on Team White Noise's page. Thank you guys so much. Have a good